Yes. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for all the subscribers on the YouTube channel. We finally hit the 100 mark, and as the time of recording, we are currently at 102. But anyway, let me just say thank you. A very heartfelt thank you to everybody who has subscribed to the channel. It's been a bit of a long process, but I'm finally glad that we have reached 100. So thank you, and thank you again for everybody that has subscribed to the channel. Now, I am a man of my word, and I'm going to show everybody my role-playing game collection, and I'm going to let you guys pick which game I play next for the channel, and it will go live every Monday. So the first comment that I see on this video that mentions a game, that will be the game on this channel next. So it's not just one set of games that I've got, well, one generation of games. It's a couple of generations back all the way to the PlayStation 2. So we're going to start off that list in the PS2 right now. Okay, so we are starting off with the PlayStation 2 games. I've not got that many, almost a dozen role-playing games. So we're going to start off right here in this section. We have got a game called Breath of Fire, Dragon Quarter. This one was from a second-hand store, so it wasn't part of the collection many years ago, but it is now. So I've got that game. Then I have got Disgaea 2, Cursed Memories. Again, this was from a second-hand store, not one of my original, but it is now part of the collection. I have got this on PSP, but I will play this on... apologies. I will play this on PS2 for the YouTube channel. Next up, Dirge of Cerberus Final Fantasy VII. And I'm going to be predicting that this is a third-person shooter comment from this. Technically yes and technically no. It is a third-person shooter, but it's also an RPG because it has the RPG elements of Final Fantasy in it. So this game is an RPG choice. If you want me to play this, don't hesitate to say so in the comments down below. Next up, we have Final Fantasy X2 and Final Fantasy X. These games are both part of the Platinum set range. This one was the first one, and this one was obviously the second one. This one first, this one second. Now, don't be afraid to tell me if you want me to play this any one of these games first. If I'll do it in order. This one first and this one second, if that's what makes it easy for you. But yes, that is my Final Fantasy collection on PS2. Next up, we have got the Kingdom Hearts games. Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. Now, these are the originals. These are not the 1.5 and 2.5s, or the final mixes. So I can play these for you, and you can watch it on the YouTube channel if you so want me to. I will do it in chronological order, number 1, then number 2. I won't have any issues with that. And then finally, for the PlayStation 2 games, I have a game called Suikoden Tactics. This is a spin-off of the Suikoden series, and I've never really played the main Suikoden series before, but I have played Suikoden Tactics, as you can see, and it is a really good game in my opinion, so if you want me to do that, I can do so gladly. And if you guys have any recommendations of Suikoden titles to include in the RPG collection, please also bring those up in the comments down below. And another role-playing game, The Lord of the Rings, The Third Age. Now, I had a bit of difficulty with this in the past, but it was a rented game, but I did have a blast having this, since it was a Lord of the Rings game. So I would like to get into this more than anything else. And this is it for my PlayStation collection. I hope you guys like that. Well, PS2. So I'm now going to show you guys my PS3 collection. Okay, and these are the PS3 games that I have in my collection. A bit more than the PS2, I will admit, but I know that there's also some, well, there will be some remakes on the from the PS2 onto the PS3. As you can obviously see here with Kingdom Hearts 1.5. That is one part of my game. I've also got, if I can find it, I'll show it to you in a minute. I've also got Hyper Dimension Neptunia, the original one on PlayStation. I've also got Fairy Fencer F right here. These are all part of my original ones. The Hyperdimension Neptunia game, that one I got from a third-hand store. Second-hand store. So it was a bit cheap. If you recommend the sequels to this series on PS3, let me know down in the comments below. So we'll go to the one next to it. We have Tales of Xillia. I believe this is my second Tales of game that I've owned. But yep, I've got the Day 1 edition. Very pleased with that. Ni no Kuni, The Wrath of the White Witch. I'm a big fan of the, well, I gotta admit, I am a fan of the Ni no Kuni series, and I would like to get back into this series one day soon. But only if you guys would want me to do this, so please do let me know in the comments down below. And another one, well, this one is one of my original RPGs that I got, Cross Edge. That is that I got back in 2009, and I really enjoyed it, not only for the RPG element, but for the combat mechanic as well. I thought it was a really good game, and I would like to get into this game as well sometime again in the future, and hopefully collect some more of the trophies. I gotta admit that it is a very good crossover series. It's a shame that the game hasn't got that much attention, because they could have done some more of, on the story of York, Miko, and the other main character. But hopefully, one day in the future, it will be looked upon, maybe expanded upon. I don't know. We'll see. So next up, we have got Enchanted Arms. Now I know it hasn't been much of a critical success, and a lot of it does seem a bit grainy and whatnot. But I will admit that it is. I liked it for the gameplay mechanics and not for the story. So I can play this game if you want me to. I will do the voiceover in Japanese, not in English, because I heard it was not really good. So it will be a Japanese dub with English gameplay and subtitles. Next up, I've got Dragon Age Origins. It's a friend's of mine. It is rated 18. If you do want me to play and record this, I will. But please make sure notice not to show it to any of your wee ones. And another Disgaea game, Disgaea 4, A Promise Unforgotten. I am, as you can probably tell, a Disgaea fan of the series, of the strategy RPG series. Plus, it does give me a good laugh, so if you want me to bring up some more laughs with this series, let me know down in the comments below. And speaking of Disgaea, I've also got Disgaea 3, Absence of Justice, also on PlayStation 3. I do have this on PlayStation Vita, but I will do this on PlayStation 3 for you guys, so that you can find out what the difference is between the main and the ported version. I've got Agarus, Generations of War. Now, this is something of a... well, it is an RPG with a turn-based strategy in it, and it's also got this marriage system where the main character has to marry a heroine from a certain generation, and then they produce an offspring, and then it goes on and on and on. I don't know how long into, but if you want me to do one of those, I will be most gladly, I will be very glad to do so. And I've also got Lightning Returns, Final Fantasy 13. And yes, I am a Final Fantasy fan. I got this just because I was a fan of the franchise, and I thought that maybe I should give it a chance. And well, I have put it on hold for a bit, but I will get into the game again if you want me to. Maybe do the main story or whatnot, and of course, then try to get the good ending, maybe. But anyway, we also, speaking of Agarus, I've also got Agarus Generations of War 0, also on PlayStation 3. This is a collector's edition of mine. And I will, well, what I would do is, for this game and the first one, is I will cut out, well, there's something in part of the video that YouTube wouldn't like me to do. I will try and edit it out, like the... after the marriage scenes, so I can do that for you guys, make it easy. And I've also got White Knight Chronicles 2, which includes the original remastered version of the first White Knight Chronicles. So, like I did, well, promised with the other sequel games, I will do White Knight Chronicles 1 first, and then move on to White Knight Chronicles 2 next. if that's what you want me to, if you would like me to do that. Next up, sticking to Final Fantasy, we've got Final Fantasy 13-2. This is the limited collector's edition that I got, and I would not want to trade it because it looks like an awesome game. Now, if you're wondering if I do have Final Fantasy 13, I do. I will show it to you in a bit, but this is 13-2 for you guys to see. Next up, Valkyria Chronicles. Now, when I saw the trailers for this, it really got me intrigued, and it looked like a pretty good RPG to me, especially as it retells the kind of puts the spin of the Second World War on it in the fantasy genre. And I really liked it a lot. I've even got this on PC, so if you want me to do this game, tell me if you want me to do it on PlayStation 3 or PC, wherever works for you guys. Then I've got Trinity Universe, again another crossover RPG. I like the look of the gameplay, and it looks like you've got well, it is a game where you have two choices, where you stick with where you can start off with the Demon Dog King or the Magician. I believe she's a Valkyrie. I'm not entirely sure. I will probably show you guys when I start the gameplay of that, if you want me to do that. And then Kingdom Hearts 2.5. I've got this game as well. So remember, guys, please, if you want me to do any one of these Kingdom Hearts games, please let me know down in the comments. It's all on you. It's all for you to decide. And finally, the last three for this is Atelier Totori, The Adventurer of Ireland. Now, this was also from the secondhand store. I got that game. Now, like I said, if you do want me to if you think I should add more Atelier games to my collection, please do let me know in the comments down below. I will gladly do that. Next up, another Disgaea game, Disgaea D2, A Brighter Darkness. Unfortunately, I don't have the original Disgaea game on PlayStation 2. I do have it on PSP, but it could be a different, well, it will be a different story if you want me to get it on the PlayStation, the PS2 version instead of the PSP. And finally, The Guided Fate Paradox. This is a dungeon crawler RPG, and you have to, well, you basically become a god, and you have to solve the wishes of the masses. Well, grant the wishes, actually. So that is it for my PS3 collection. Please do let me know which games you'd like me to play down in the comments. And then also, if you're new to the channel, please do hit the subscribe button, as we are now trying to aim for 200! Well, anyway, that is it for the PlayStation 3 physical discs. And now we are on to the PlayStation 4 games. Now, there might be just as many PlayStation 4 games as I do PS3, or it might be the same amount, I don't know. But anyway, this is what I've got for PlayStation 4. So, let's move on to the obvious one. If you are regulars on the channel, when I first started to stream back in 2017, Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. I've got this, I've still to finish this game. Hopefully, when I hit 500 views on the original footage, I will finish this off for you guys. What I'll also do is leave a link in the on the top left of top right of your screen for you to go and check out the playlist. Please do check out what I've done in the past. And I've also got the sequel to the game, Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory, also available on PS4, and I will gladly play this once I've done Cyber Sleuth. Now, we're sticking to the Kingdom Hearts theme here, guys. I've got Kingdom Hearts 2.88 Final Chapter, and I've also got Kingdom Hearts 3 right here. I will be more than happy to play these games as well, but I will stick to the original timeline for these games. Let's stick to the bottom here. I've got Fallout 4. I don't have Fallout 3. I wish I do, but this is what I've got. Fallout 4. And I've got Final Fantasy 12, The Zodiac Age. Yes, I've got another Final Fantasy game. The HD remake of Final Fantasy 12 on PlayStation 4. And sticking to Final Fantasy, I've also got Final Fantasy Type 0 on PS4. World of Final Fantasy. Big fan of the creature collecting game here, as you can probably tell. I've also got, Diablo 3, Reaper of Souls. This was the very first game that I once live streamed back in 2017 just to raise money for a charity. If you want me to do the character campaigns for all 6 classes, or 7 if you want me to do the Necromancer, please, like I said at the start of this video, let me know down in the comments below. And with those games out of the way, let's move on, to Horizon Zero Dawn. Now, I got this at on a discount at a supermarket chain. Really, I was really happy with this purchase, and I really will I really would like to get into this game. I also know that there's a Lego set for from this game, and hopefully when I hit 200 subscribers or maybe more, once I've also updated the studio, I will hopefully do some Lego sets as well. But for the time being, it's just nanoblocks, and it's just gameplay at the moment. Final Fantasy, carrying on. Final Fantasy 15, the special edition. I've got this on disc version if you want me to do this. And we've also got South Park, The Fractured But Whole. I've also includes the Stick of Truth, also available for PS4. I can do this game if you want me to do this one. Just keep in mind to keep the young ones away, as there will be some adult content on this. Next up on the list, another Disgaea game, Disgaea 5, the Alliance of Vengeance. Yep, I've got this game on PS5. It did come in the collector's edition, but I thought I'd show you guys what it looks like, well, with the case. I've also got Dragon Quest Heroes. Again, this came from a collector's edition. The old video for the unboxing of this is still on the YouTube channel. If you want to check it out, I'll see if I can pop it up in the card on the top right of the screen. Bing! There it is. And yes, I've got Final Fantasy VII Remake on PlayStation 4. I also own the original Final Fantasy VII if you want me to play that game. Please, like I said, do let me know down in the comments below. I'll also show you guys what I have on the PS3 as well. I've also got Ni no Kuni 2, Revenant Kingdom on PS4. Now, I could do Ni no Kuni 1 or Ni no Kuni 2. Like I said, just let me know down in the comments below. I've got Valkyria Chronicles 4. It might not sound like a, well, I know that it has been getting that much popular attention, but I would like to hopefully one day do the Valkyria Chronicles 1 and 4. We won't be able to do 2 and 3, but hopefully Sega will re-release Valkyria Chronicles 2 and 3 as HD remasters, maybe on PlayStation or Switch, whatever works for them. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens in this series. I've also got Dragon Quest XI, Echoes of an Elusive Age, also on PlayStation 4. I've also got Dragon Quest VIII, Journey of the Cursed King. I know I haven't shown it on camera, but I do have it. So that game is also an option. I've got Odin Sphere. Here we go. Leifdrasia. Here on PlayStation 4. I don't have the PlayStation 2 game, but I've got the HD remaster of this game that I can play for you guys if you want me to do that. I'll also do some, well, I don't know if there's, don't know if, what the reason is, but hopefully this game will not be a bit of trouble for my channel. I've also got Destiny, the original Destiny on PlayStation 4. I can probably do a campaign video for this. And I've also got Bloodstained Ritual of the Night on PlayStation 4. So that is it for the PlayStation 4 games. Well, the Bloodstained game, a bit of story on that. That one was on sale in my video game store, so I got that when it was on offer, and I'm really pleased. And for PlayStation 5, I've got Warhammer Chaos Bane. Now, if you want me to do a Warhammer Chaos Bane session for PlayStation 5, please, like I said, do let me know down in the comments below. There's no harm. I am more than happy to do any of these games that I have showed. I'll also see if I can leave a list down in the description below, so you can get an idea on what I have available. But for now, I need to show you guys my next collection. Alright, now it's time for the Nintendo games. Now, I don't have a lot of Nintendo RPGs. I wish I did have more, but hopefully in the future when I've earned some more money, I will do a bit of geeky shopping and get some more RPGs for Nintendo in my collection. But let's start off with the GameCube one. This one is the odd one out. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Now, this is an RPG, but it's also a strategy game as well. So, it's part of the list because it does have the RPG elements to it. So, I can do this game if you want. And there's also the Wii games as well. And Wii U, we've got Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. For me, this was a Wii launch title, which I got on day one back in 2006. I just waited outside of the game store when this game came out. I even have the HD remake for Twilight Princess as well. If you, depending on which one you want me to do, I could probably do one or the other. But if I was to do the Wii version of The Legend of Zelda, I'm going to need a HDMI converter for the console in order to play the game. But I've also got Wind Waker HD and Skyward Sword. Now, I don't have Skyward Sword on the Nintendo Switch, but I can play this game if you want. Like I said, I need a converter for HDMI. I've also got the Wind Waker on the GameCube, which came with the Master Quest collection as well. I can probably do those games as well on the channel, if you would want me to. So let's move these to the side for a second, because I have Xenoblade Chronicles on Wii, not Switch, and Xenoblade Chronicles X on Wii U. Now I can play both games if you, one of the two games if you want. Just let me know down in the comments. But like I said, first comment with the game gets to be played first. Now, underneath the Wii Xenoblade Chronicles X, I have Tokyo Mirage Sessions #Fire FE. I do not have the Switch version. I'm going to go with the Wii U version. And I've also got Darksiders 2. Now, this was also a Wii U launch title for me, which I got. I've got Darksiders on PS3, but I do not, I have completed the story, but if you want me to complete Darksiders 1, I'd be more than happy to. I will also gladly play Darksiders 2. And for the Wii, I've got The Last Story, which was according to the box, as you can hopefully see, a Hironobu Sakaguchi game with the music by Nobuo Uematsu. I've only played this for a bit, but I would like to get back into the game soon. And I've also got Tales of Symphonia, Dawn of the New World. Now, this was a second-hand game, but it really did cost me quite a bit of money to get. But I hope to one day get the very first Tales of Symphonia game, the prequel to this one, and do this on the channel. That is everything for the Nintendo. Well, it's the Switch. Sorry, not the Switch games. The Wii U, and the GameCube games. And hopefully, we can get some Nintendo Switch games down for you to see. Okay, I've now got my Nintendo Switch games here. Just half a dozen of these. Hopefully get some more RPGs in the collection soon. I have been playing Pokemon Legends Arceus on the Nintendo Switch over on my Twitch channel. If you want to check me out playing some Pokemon Legends Arceus, please do head over to the Twitch channel and you can see how well I'm doing. But I will also upload some of the Twitch gameplay sessions onto the YouTube channel, so don't forget to ring that bell for when the content comes up. But anyway, we are going to stick with the Legend of Zeldas, because we've got Breath of the Wild and Link's Awakening. This one I got when it came out, and the day later it was Legend of Zelda. I got the Nintendo Switch. Really pleased with both of these games. I would like to get back into this. And if you also want me to do some sessions of Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity on the channel, please do let me know. But for the time being, let's carry on with the other Switch games. I've got Fire Emblem Three Houses, and I've also got Fire Emblem Warriors. Now, if you want me to do a gameplay session of Fire Emblem Warriors, I'd be more than happy to. I even have Xenoblade Chronicles 2, for the Nintendo Switch. I've really enjoyed playing this game, and I hope to carry on with this soon. But like I said, I can do Xenoblade Chronicles 1 on Wii, and then move on to Chronicles X, and then Chronicles 2. Like I said, just let me know down in the comments below what you'd like me to do. And I've also got, yep, another one, Disgaea 6. The Unrelenting Edition. I've also got the DLC where it also includes some of the HoloLive idols from Japan for the game. So that is it for the Switch games. Hopefully I will try and get some more Switch games down for the collection soon. But for the time being, I just need to show you guys one more physical selection of RPGs. Okay, and this is my Xbox 360 collection. Again, not much here, but hopefully sometime in the future I can see if I can find some more Xbox 360 RPG exclusives and add them to the collection. But first, let's start off with the obvious one, Final Fantasy 13. I know not a lot of people like this one, but it was just a role-playing game that I really want, well, a franchise that I really liked. And getting the title meant that hopefully we could get a really good sequel out of this. And we did. My very first Tales game, Tales of Vesperia on Xbox 360. Now I do have Tales of Vesperia on PC. I can do the PC version if you want, instead of the Xbox version. Please let me know in the comments down below what you would like me to do. Next up, I've got Eternal Sonata. This is practically a fantasy based around the famous musician and of a famous composer. Hopefully I can get the rest of the achievements on this, but I can do a let's play of this if you so desire. Next up, Dynasty Warriors Strike Force. Now, you're probably thinking, why is a hack and slash game like this? It does have RPG elements in it, so it is considered a role-playing game, so I can do this if you want. This was available on the PlayStation Portable, but I will do this on Xbox if you want me to do so. Now, let's move on to the last three Xbox games. I've got Magna Carta 2 on Xbox 360. I do not have Magna Carta 1. I would like to get it, hopefully one of these days. But for now, I'm perfectly fine with having Magna Carta 2. I've also got Blue Dragon, which is an Xbox 360 exclusive. And it was created with the art style from the creator of Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Quest. So this looks like it does look like an awesome game. And I will be more than happy to do this game next. I even have a game called Infinite Undiscovery on the Xbox 360 from Square Enix. Which I can do for you guys if you want. Because it does have the well, it's basically the story of a bard trying to find his place in the world. But anyway, that is it for the RPGs on Xbox 360. And now I'm going to show you guys what's on my digital versions. Okay, so I'm now going to show you what's on my PlayStation Digital collection for PS4 and upwards. You can ignore the Diablo game, the Disgaea game, the Digimon stories as well, because you already know about that. So I've got .hack.gu last week code. I also have Axel World vs Sword Art Online. Now I'm a big Sword Art Online fan myself, so it would only make sense for me to have the game. I've also got Akiba's Beat. I've got Apotheon. I believe Apotheon was a PlayStation Plus game that I got for free. Also the same with the Assassin's Creed game. Even that's at the top right of the picture. There's also Battle Chasers, Night War, Battle Islands. I'd ignore Battle Islands because I've gone quite a bit into that game. I've also got Bloodborne, Child of Light. I've heard many great things about Child of Light. I have tried Bloodborne for a bit, but I wasn't really that good at it. But I'm hoping to get back into it soon. I've also got Citizens of Earth, which is also to the middle of the right of the screen. I've also got Code Vein, which is an anime-styled version of Bloodborne, which I want to get into. Dark Chronicles, I've got that. That was a PlayStation 2 game, which you can get on PlayStation 4. DC Universe Online, nobody's playing that anymore, at least none that I know of about. Deus Ex Mankind Divided. I've got Deus Ex for the PS3, but I've not played any more on that game. I might be able to do that one day in the future. I've also got Digimon Story Next World, right in the bottom of the middle of the list. And I've also got a game called Dragonfin Soup, which was also a PlayStation Plus game. And I tried it for a bit, and I wasn't really really good at that one. But maybe if I give it another shot, I might do better than last time. Now, the next lot of the top two at the top left, you can ignore that because you've already seen those games. I might hopefully get Dragon Quest Heroes 2 on PlayStation 4 in the future. You never know. Dungeon Defenders 2, I've got that on PlayStation 4 as well, but I've also got it on PC. A game called Dust and Elysian Tales, I've almost completed it, but the problem is that there's some kind of an error with it, and I don't know how to fix it. If I find that error again, I'll try and share it on the channels, and hopefully you guys can help me out with that. Yep, there's also Fallout 4, the Final Fantasy games. Final Fantasy 14, I've tried to play that, but unfortunately I haven't been able to get anywhere with that, so I can ignore that one. Gems of War, that another it's a free-to-play RPG. Unfortunately, I think I've got too far into it to actually try another attempt. Same with Genshin Impact, which is right next to it. I've got a strategy RPG called Grand Kingdom, which was on sale a couple of years ago, I believe, and I have wanted to try and get into that game, and if you guys would like to see me try it with a specific kingdom, please do let me know in the comments below. And as you can also see, I've got Horizon Zero Dawn. I've also got a game called Invoker's Tournament, which I don't really play that often. I'm not sure if I can. If I can give it a shot again. Also at the bottom is Kingdom Hearts 2.8 and Kingdom Hearts 3, which you've already seen in the physical version. In the middle at the bottom, Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning, which is a game that I really would like to try one of these days. Lords of the Fallen, I'm not 100% confident about that game in terms of how my skills would go with it, but I would like to try that game myself one day. And of course, Marvel Heroes, which you cannot play on PS4, and I'm not sure, are the servers closed? If it is, let me know in the comments below. Okay, so I've got a few more screenshots. I would have liked to have done a recording session on this on my PlayStation, but I'm just not able to do it. I've got Mercenary Kings, which is a PlayStation Plus game many years ago when I first got the PlayStation 4. Lords of War, I believe that game is the Lord of the Rings game right next to it. I want to try that one of these days. Maybe after the Lord of the Rings: The Third Age game. I've also got Monster Hunter World Iceborne, which I believe is a free DLC for Monster Hunter World. I might have to try that game again sometime in the future. I've also got Mortal Shell, which is kind of like the Bloodborne or the Dark Souls game, but when you die you leave your Mortal Shell behind and you have to try and reclaim it before you die again. Ni no Kuni 2, that's I've shown you guys that game. I've got Nioh. Now, I have tried to do this in my streams last 2 years ago, and I gotta admit, I was an absolute noob with the game, but hopefully in the future, if I improve my skills, I will try it again. I've also got the game Omega Quintet, where you have to control 5 idols trying to keep the world safe from these monsters. I would like to try that one of these days, whilst editing out the moments. Persona 5, I've got that on my PlayStation. I've also got Persona 5 Strikers. If you are a regular to the channel, why not check out the list, the card at the top right, at the top right of the screen. Almost lost it there for a second. I've also got the 2 Rainbow games from East Asia Soft, Rainbow Moon and Rainbow Skies. I will hopefully try to play those games on the PlayStation soon. Hope you guys can would like to maybe watch that soon. I've also got Rebel Galaxy. I'm not entirely 100% on that game, but hopefully I will catch up with that soon. I've also got the Rise of the Tomb Raider game, the 20-year celebration. I've only played a bit of the first Tomb Raider remake, and I hope to try that again out sometime in the future. I've also got Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD Remaster on PS4. I've played a bit of Persona on PSP, but I've never played the Shin Megami Tensei game afterwards, so this would be a great opportunity for me to try and play that game. I also have a fighting RPG game called Shanes, the Lightning Kingdom, right next to the Megami Tensei. It looks like an interesting RPG with fighting elements in it, so I would like to give that a shot. South Park, you already know about that. Tales of Berseria, that is my latest Tales of game to be included in my collection, which I hope to one day do. I've also got The Surge and The Swindle. Both games that I don't really know much about, but I would like to know sometime in the hopefully in the future for the channel. If you want to know more about it as much as I do, let me know down in the comments below. And of course, Valkyria Chronicles 4, and also just in case you're wondering, the Tokaidan game, that was when it was on PlayStation Now. I didn't have a strong internet connection back then, but hopefully sometime in the future I would like to try maybe invest some time in Tokaidan sometime soon. And the last games, well, the last 3 games I should say, you can ignore World of Final Fantasy. You've seen that in the physical collection. Valkyrian Arc, which looks like a strategy RPG, which I hope to one day soon. Wild Arms 3, I saw some footage of that on YouTube, and I thought, damn, that looks like a really interesting role-playing game because it involves the Wild Western shooting elements. So I might as well show you guys tell you guys about that game. Maybe if you'd like to see some more of that, let me know down in the comments below again. And of course, Vampire, the horror game. If you want me to try give that a shot, let me know, guys, because I'm more than happy to take a look at it. And finally, to show off my little role-playing game collection, I've got the Steam page right here for you guys to look at. So let's start off with the top left. I've got the Caligula Effect Overdose. I noticed that was an interesting role-playing game, and the levelings, well, the talent tree, from what I've if you could call it the talent tree, that it looks really deep, and I would like to one day look into that game. Death and Request. It looks like a bit of a horror RPG, so kind of an interesting combination, maybe to get my hands on one day. I've got the original Dungeon Defenders and the sequel to that game also in my little library. I've got a nice little homage of graphic evolution of a game called Evil Land number 1 and 2. So those would be great for me to give it a shot in the future. If you've seen one of my previous live streams before, I've got Fae Tactics in the collection as well. If you want me to carry on with that, instead of doing them in live streams, I can do them as part of a Let's Play session about a mission or two or so, depending on how it goes. Right next to that, I've got Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 1, 2, and 3. So those games are part of the collection, but if you would like to suggest me trying to put the original PS3 games into my collection, I will gladly do that. I've also got a game called King's Legion Bounty. Now, I've only played that for about nearly 2 hours. I don't know how far I am into it, but I'm not sure if I would like to play that again. But if you would like me to do so, please, comments, let me know. I've also got The Legends of Hero Trials in the Sky. I know that there's other Legends of Heroes games as well. This was the first one that I've ever got. I've played a bit of it, but I would like to go back into that game sometime in the future. I've also got a indie title called Lost Castle. And it looks very fun for a little RPG. And just by looking at the yeah, it looks like an action RPG that I would definitely try and get involved in. I've also got Magica as well, which is also another action RPG. I've also got a game called My Time in Portia. At Portia, where it's a sim RPG where you actually live the life of a crafter in a town called Portia. If you would like me to try that, let me know. I've also got the Path of Exile game, which looks like it's a bit of a Diablo game as well. Very interesting to look at. And I also have Warhammer 40,000 Space Wolf. Now, I'm a bit of a Warhammer fan myself. I collect Warhammer in real life. I've got an army called Tau, but that's far beyond the point and not really necessary. But anyway, that is it for my collection. If there is any role-playing game that you would like me to play for the channel, I will get some recording sessions done and have it all uploaded and ready to go live every Monday morning, should you pick a game. Anyway, thank you very much for checking out my collection. I hope you did enjoy the video, and if you are new to the channel or a recurring viewer and you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, as it would help me reach my next target of 200 subscribers. Anyway, happy gaming, guys, and of course, please leave a comment down below on what game you'd like me to play next. Bye for now.